Hiya! Welcome Artimators and possibly viewers? As a little introduction for the non-Artimators, hi, I'm Sylveon17, aka Sylvie, aka Syl. I go by many names including Sylvie Rabbit, my Minecraft username. I decided to finally finish up my puzzle room. This is just a fun little thing for some of the Artimators to play, and you can kind of play along if you want, see if you can solve it along with us maybe. But I figured I'd first show off my base. This is where I lived the entirety of Season 1, and have just chilled here ever since. That is me, and now we should probably head over to the shopping district, because that is actually where this begins. I was also inside the entire time. These are my little buddies. See? And we're off. Let's go on over. Now that we're at the shopping district, I actually hid this puzzle room right underneath spawn. And all you have to do is find my little stall here in order to get to it. I sold many a thing, but if you just go around the back here and open this trap door, come on down, you have entered the puzzle room. I'm going to be reading the book, that way you guys don't have to, and maybe that way the viewers can kind of solve it as they go along. So, make sure you have the pause button ready if you don't want any hints, because I'm just going to give you a little bit of time in between. So, let's see how this goes. Welcome to Sylvie's secret puzzle room. This place is filled with lots of distractions and clues alike for how to get to the next room. This game doesn't have multiple answers, so try not to spoil others if they plan to try. If you are recording, please remember to tell other Artimators. You can record your run and post it in a video or stream. If you have watched someone else play before getting here, I'm sorry, but you can't claim a prize. A prize is waiting for those at the very end. As for rules, no breaking anything. Some rooms might require crafting, so all the materials and a crafting table will be nearby. Be creative. These puzzles might be tricky and require lots of thought. Now for the hints. These don't count against you if you use them, as it's pretty tricky even with them. You'll need lots of Minecraft knowledge to get past all 5 rooms. This, however, is just the entrance. Get inside. Use something in this room and the door will open. You don't need any outside materials or a crafting table for this. Now, it's up to you to figure out how to continue. Good luck! And for the viewers, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's in these barrels and these chests. There's quite a bit for them to do, and I wonder if you can figure out what they need to do. Good luck! Now, for the Artimators, if you're not ready for hint 1, you need to pause me in 3, 2, 1. Hint number 1. Flip, push, pull, but nothing will happen. Try something else that doesn't require those actions. Hint number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Maybe some light will help. Check the storage and make it a bit brighter in here. Have you guys figured it out? Hint number 3. Wait, this isn't a hint. Calyx was here? For those that didn't look at the hint book, Calyx found my book and I decided to leave it in there. So, fun little Easter egg. Those are all the hints. So I wish you luck and I'll see you downstairs. And for the viewers that are watching, if you might have noticed, there's quite a few things in here and you need to make light. I'm not going to use the materials, but in order to get down, that's all they got to do. So I'll see you downstairs. And we're down. We've officially made it to the puzzle room. Now don't forget to do everything, and let's get started. Read book, put away items, and set spawn. Welcome to Sylvie's secret puzzle room. Make sure to set your spawn and put your items in the barrel. You have made it to the actual start of the game. From here, your only way out is the bubble column in this room, death, or making it to the end. Reminder of the rules. Tell others if you stream/record, don't break blocks, craft using the available materials, use the hints if you get stuck, and if you die, keep going. Bundle up. That's your task for room 1. Good luck. Use the materials provided and throw something into the hopper. When you've finished reading this and double check you put all your stuff away, you can continue on into the next room. Return to this book if you need hints for room 1. And you just go on through here. This is the first room. You got many materials to choose from, and you got crafting tables if you need them. Now, like I said, normally you wouldn't have anything on, so I'm not gonna put away my stuff, but that's because I kind of need it to do admin-y things. I need it for my puzzling. But now, if you're not ready for hint number 1, you better pause. Hint number 1. Not everything will open the doors, but you don't have to throw everything you make into the hopper. So, bundle up and throw something in. How you do that? Up to you. Now, hint number 2. Bundle up could be a pun for cold weather or a way to store things. I wonder. Sorry. I saw it was nighttime, had to fix that. Now, time for hint number 3. You'll at least need leather to get past this puzzle. If you used it all and didn't craft the right things, you might have soft-locked yourself. If you are out of leather, ping me, as you can't get past without it. Now, in the off chance that you're playing and I'm not there, there is also a barrel here that says do not take from this barrel, it's for restocking. But if you have run out of leather, there is some backup leather in here, but be very you know, maybe be careful. But now that we've gotten hopefully past this, I can show you how to open it. Now, let's see. I'm just gonna use one that I've already made. That way I'm not stealing from my own stock. But you just, whoop, we're through. Now let's see here. And, hop. Oh, I made it. And I've fallen. This is room 2. Welcome to room 2, the powder snow puzzle. This one is pretty simple, but I do still have hints, so if you get stuck, flip to the next page. Now, I'll give you some time. That way, if you don't want any hints, you have time to pause me, but if you do want hints, I'm gonna start reading them now. So, hint 1. Be cunning like a fox, and remember the glass path, though can't they run over it? Intriguing indeed. Now, I know the path. I know the path a little too well. But let's do hint number 2. If you can't remember the path, there is another way. Go back to room 1 and try bundling up again, but don't throw it all in the hopper. So, if you go back up, you can always go back into the next room. So, you can grab some materials just in case you might need them. And remember, you might be playing this alone or you might be playing with a friend. So, you can always send somebody else back to get it as well. Now, let's do hint number 3. Be like the fox and rabbit. Keep your feet warm and walk right over that cold snow. So, I'm gonna be just like the fox and the rabbit and borrow some of the leather in here. And I'm just gonna do this. And we've made it past room 2. Now you just go on down. And room 2 complete. Up next is room 3. You'll need to come back to this book for room 3 hints, so keep that in mind. And keep an ear open. Now, I'm gonna take this book with me, but you're not supposed to, just for video's sake. Okay? So, let's go on through. And we have made it to the room. I wonder what to do here. Intriguing. Now, I'll give you time in order to do things. But if you're ready for the first hint, then here we go. Hint number 1. The first 2 rooms have the answer. And this is correct. As always, you can go all the way back to the first room if you need to. You can also always exit if you don't have time to fully complete it. Anything, just remember to remind me, that way I can reset everything. But yeah, you can take this water bubble elevator all the way back up. That way, if you need anything, you can get it. Now let's see what's next. Hint number 2. If you are all the way back here, try looking for something to take with you. But remember, no breaking blocks. And there's, you know, so many trapdoors you can flip if you truly want to. Now, if you're ready for hint number 3, let's go. Did you make armor? Because you'll need some in order to continue forward. Bundle up. If you used all the leather above and can't make armor, flip to the next page. If you need to pause me, you better do so, because here I go. Hint number 4. I made sure you can't get stuck after the bundle room, so if you're looking for some armor, take another stroll down the long tunnel. Being somewhere cold might just hide a secret reward. And that is how I'm keeping people from getting stuck. So, we already got leather boots, but let's pretend maybe we didn't. So if you continue on, you can find quite a few little areas, but we're looking for somewhere cold. And if you look all real sneaky like, you might be able to just walk in. But if you're just walking, you might not find anything. You kind of have to do a little crouching. And looky there, congrats! You may want to take these with you. A pair of leather boots. It's a good thing I came back in here. I forgot to stock it. Oops! But leather boots. Now, they'll be able to use those. And we'll just close that back on up. Now, the secret to this room is if you take off those boots, it opens the door. And if you do it twice, it'll close it behind you. Now, we're on to the next room. Room 4, I believe. Shear the sheep to open the door and continue on. And there's no hints here. However, if you are standing too close when you shear the sheep, you may pick up the wool instead of it going into the hopper. If that happens, just throw it into the corner between the sheep and the sign. So right here, just throw it right here. Because you'll be needing to shear the sheep. Artimators, skip ahead. This next part is for the viewers. Let's see. Let's go left. What do dead bushes and spore blossoms have in common? Both can be put in a composter, both require shears to harvest, or both are not renewable resources. And if you look in there, oh, there's some iron, and you'll need that, and the one in here to make you a pair of shears. So let's see what this one is. What pattern is on the inside of a shulk? A square, a spiral, or a plus? And you'll just need to flip one of these levers, or you can technically flip all of them, but you know, hopefully you might get it right on the first guess, or the second, or you might just flip them all. That's up to you. It's not foolproof. If you flip them all, it will eventually open. Oops. But once you got your pair of shears, all you gotta do, put it in, press the button, and you're ready to continue. So, let's go on down. Boop. Now, room number 5. Welcome to the 5th and final room. Well, maybe final room with a puzzle to solve is a better way to put it. All you have to do is open the door using the dark oak button. Flip page for hints. This is the dark oak button. And, as always, quite a few things scattered around in case you need it. So I'm going to give you some time. But while you wait, I am going to actually reset that other room. But shh, you guys don't know. This is a maintenance tunnel. Maintenance tunnel. You saw nothing. There's actually a lot of maintenance tunnels hidden behind those trapdoors. I needed a way to go through it, so I just made some maintenance tunnels, but shh, you don't see anything. You don't need to be back here in the noodles, especially because the noodles are really bad. They're really bad noodles. I don't know how to redstone. But if you're ready for hint number 1, here we go. Trying to be quick won't help you here. Take a moment and look around some more. Wonder what to do. Now, let's do hint number 2. Time to gather some materials from those barrels and chests. The books won't do anything. I thought they looked pretty. So, you'll need that crafting table and some of the materials in these chests. And barrels. Because, you know, I wanted it to be pretty. Now, hint number 3. You still need to press the button, but not with your fists. Maybe get some target practice in and see if you are a good shot. If you think you are stuck, please flip to the next page. So, have you figured it out yet? Because if not, or if you're stuck, let's flip to the final page. If you used all the sticks and strings and you didn't make a bow, then you are stuck. However, just in case, I put an emergency bow inside the maintenance tunnel. Flip the trapdoor above the crafting table and it's above the sign, kinda hidden. This is what I mean by I didn't want anybody getting soft locked. So if you look right here, there's a bow. But that's only if you already used everything. If you didn't, then you should be able to go through it without having to use that. But just in case, made sure you could get through it. Just make sure to put the emergency bow back, please. If you don't worry about it too much. Now, let's continue on. Now, the final room. Congrats! You made it past every puzzle room. Place everything you have into the barrel for safekeeping, especially if you're wearing leather boots. Now, turn to the next page. Then, jump. Trust me, jumping is important for the momentum. Try to get to the bottom quickly by crouching, because you may die if you don't. If you do, you can come back here and try again. It's not over yet. And I do mean that. I was testing it, and it turns out I have fire protection on my legs, so it's a little bit more deadly than I meant it to be, but you can get through it without any armor. I've made sure to test this, and as proof, I will jump in without it. Now, let's go. And we're safe. And I might have put some fun little signs. And you've made it. You did it! Within these barrels is a prize for everyone who made it here. 1 per person. Prizes can range from IOUs for Season 2 and some diamonds. Thank you so much for playing, Sil. And I do mean that. If you've made it to this point, if you're an Artimator playing the puzzle room or somebody just watching, thank you so much. I really hope everyone enjoyed this, and I had a blast making it. Now, it's time for us to get back to where we belong. And you have to get back somehow, so congrats. Hit the button to leave, and flip the trapdoor. And you're out. Take the bubble elevator to leave after you pick up all of your stuff from the barrels. Seriously, seriously, I really appreciate everyone who took the time. And that's it. And I'll see all of y'all in Season 2. Bye-bye!